Hi, Robin with Oxy-Dry, and I'm doing a very large empty house today, and I'll just show you the view I have out the window here. Way off in the distance there, across Okanagan Lake, you can see the Okanagan Lake Bridge. On the right side is downtown Kelowna, where the high-rise buildings are, and this is a high-end area in Kelowna, Upper Mission they call this. These are all large houses. There's 1,500 square feet of carpet I'm cleaning in this house, and 2 flights of stairs, and so that's about a $1,000 job. I've been at it for an hour and 45 minutes. Upstairs is totally done. Everything was I pre-vacuumed everything before I actually started cleaning, so I did that, and then I cleaned the upstairs where I had master bedroom, a big closet, and 2 other bedrooms and a hallway, so that's all complete. I finished it off with a post vacuum up there as well, so that's done. Now I'm going to do the downstairs. Carpet's in nylon. It's a nice carpet. I actually have this carpet in my mudroom. It seems to be quite popular. I keep running into it all the time, so I like the look of the carpet, but it just doesn't really. It's too soft. It doesn't stand up to wear very well, so you can really see that on the steps. The light's not very good there, but the pattern of the carpet is pretty mushed out. Anyway, now there are some stains here. I have no idea what they are, of course. The customer, he actually thought I was coming at 2 and he wasn't even here when I got here at 1. But I was able to get a hold of him and he gave me the door lock code, so I was able to get in. He said, just go ahead and clean it. So that's what I've been doing. And I'm doing a 2-step on this carpet. I wasn't originally going to, and then I thought, well, I would do it a little bit better, I guess, maybe, if I did that. So I'm doing the fiber pad, the hogs here. I'm going to just use it on the high traffic areas, and I actually didn't see too many stains on this carpet, but this is the most obvious area of staining, and actually the room down over there, that one over there, it seems to have the most wear of anywhere, which is kind of odd. Maybe they have a large teenage boy. That would explain it, right? Anyway, so let's go ahead and just go over this area here. Just the traffic areas in this case. And I just wanted to show you just how fast stains come out. That's almost out now. I did pre-treat these stains. And so they actually sat for about an hour. And whatever they are, I suspect that it's some kind of a grease, some oily kind of a stain. So one of the things I put on there was arguachine, because it seems to work really well on that. And now they're still there, but I'm just going to leave it sit there for a minute and I'll come back to it. Usually it would come out immediately, for most stains anyway. But they did lighten up right away when I went over them, but they're still there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep on going, and I'll circle back. Oh, I sound like a politician, don't I? I'll circle back to you with that one. Oh, what a terrible statement. How embarrassing. I never heard that before. I heard that Pisaki woman say that. I was like, what? Circle back? Isn't that what they used to say in World War II, the fighter pilots? Or something? I don't know. It's a strange world. There's looked like a bit of a wear or something going on in this area. So, and I see a couple of pilly spots over here. I'm just gonna kind of cover the whole room first, and then I'll go back and pay attention to things that are bothering me. That actually looks like paint right there. Didn't see that till I got the light on it there. which is one of the reasons why a light is really good, guys. It's nice to see where you're going. That's why one of the reasons having a tank is great, because you can mount the light right there. Even if you don't use the tank, or don't use it all the time, you can use the tank to mount a light, and you can also use the tank to, oh look, carry stuff. There's a leak through the wall there, so there's a weird looking stain there, and the molding is all gone weird. So they had some kind of a water leak. There's the furnace room on the other side there. These folks are moving out, so and I actually get a lot of these move-outs. Well, I guess a fair amount anyway. And usually when I get a move-out, it's a big house like this. It's a whole house. Okay, so let's see what's going on with these spots over here. Now they're definitely lighter. And I just added a bit more solution there. I just want to make sure I got enough moisture there to address the stain. Make sure I got enough moisture there to solution there to emulsify and to agglomerate. Oh, what's that word? Okay, I was actually going to do a video about that, so maybe I'll just talk about it now. Agglomeration is a term that you don't hear very often, but what it basically means is if you've got, say, 10 little bits of soil on the carpet that you can see them. Agglomeration happens when you clean it, and the 10 little bits of soil agglomerate together into a slightly larger bit than the size they originally were, which just is the way it seems to happen. And then you can't see it anymore. It's still there, but you've agglomerated it into a particulate that is invisible to the eye. And then if you're using an encapsulating cleaner, that's where the encapsulation takes over and encapsulates what's agglomerated. And as it dries, of course, then you are able to vacuum it out. Or if you're able to use a pad or even extraction to that emulsified soil when it's in suspension, you can remove it that way. But agglomeration is a term of it's actually a cleaning term, but we just don't use it very often anymore. Quite a word, though. Conglomerate? I guess that's a related word. A combination of companies. Anyway. Those stains did look like they've come out. And I'm going to be going pretty rapidly here, because it's not really that soiled. At least it doesn't appear to be that soiled. And my intention is to just use the fiber pad in the areas where the walking has been occurring, just to give it a little extra kick, and it doesn't really add much to the time actually, and I've got the whole afternoon anyway. I've learned to not really care so much about how long a job will take me, but rather be more concerned about the results, and I found that the more I did that, the better my bottom line ended up getting. I think it's got to do with well, I just end up getting bigger and better jobs, I guess. I don't know. I mean, got 2 jobs today, and the first job was over 500, so I was done out of there by 11, and I got to this job at 1. Okay, and we're gonna turn around because I want to pull my slack. And I think I can get into this room with it. Let's see. Again, I'm just going to go quickly across this area right here. I don't think this room was used too much. I'm using Nanomax at 1 ounce per gallon, and they did say that there was a concern about possible pet stains, and although I only saw 1 or 2, I decided to increase my ppm of ClO2, and I'm using 1500 ppm in here, just because I don't want to have an issue after the fact. I haven't, as I say, I've only seen 1 or 2 actual urine stains that I thought were urine stains anyway. Otherwise, I just can't see any. Well, will I make it to the far corner of this room from where I'm plugged in? I don't think so, but I'm willing to give it a try. This room is, well, that is not much. Got a couple of good ripples in it, so it really needs to get tightened. And I don't do that. I don't do any carpet repairs at all. I don't have time for that. I don't have all the necessary equipment for doing that. I have used a kicker in the past, and I just can't use them. They just wreck my knee, and like three kicks and I'm done. I have laid carpet before though, long ago, for myself and my in-laws. Actually, in-laws. Oh, I see pee-pee. Okay, there's one right there. Can you see it? Now I couldn't see that till I got the light on it. So I'll come down and hit that with some peroxy in a minute. Actually, no I won't. I'm going to hit it with ClO2. Since I have some right here. That's 2000 ppm of ClO2. It will do the same thing. As far as getting rid of the color, it just takes a little bit longer than peroxy. And it'll also eliminate the odor, if there's odor there. And it'll destroy the urine at the molecular level as well. So, but again, that's another good reason for having the light, because I couldn't see that stain until the light shone on it. I vacuumed in here and I couldn't quite see that yellow stain. Okay, I made it all the way over here. Whoop. Famous last words. I just unplugged. Oh, that's annoying. Yeah, okay. Just about, eh? Yeah. Okay. Well, what we'll do is we'll plug it in here, because then from here I will reach everywhere. That's kind of funny. Just as I was saying, I made it. I didn't. Okay. So I'm just gonna run the fiber pad over the PPE. Okay. Looks like I had a bit of a leak right over there too. The trim looks a bit swollen there. Okay. Now we'll just go over here, and I'll switch to the Ironman. I'll take off from here, because I always prefer to work away from the power source. I don't like tripping over my wire. Alrighty, let's see. I'll try to center that. Zoom, zoom. Okay. Now, any of the areas that I didn't go over with the fiber pad are actually really quite clean. That's why I didn't go over them. So I could go over them rather rapidly with the Ironman pad. And I am adding a bit of solution because I find this particular carpet dries really fast. So I'm just adding a little bit. See, there's another place where the trim was swollen and it's stained up there a bit. Maybe their air conditioner, what do you call that? The condensation pipe might have leaked. You can't survive without air conditioning in the Okanagan in the summer. Well, it's really hard anyway. When you get 40 plus centigrade temperatures, that's nasty. And what have we got here? Oh, that's some sort of glue or something. That's not coming out. Now, if the customer does come home, by the way, I will shut down the video because he's going to want to talk to me right away. But he hasn't appeared yet, although he said he was going to be here at 2, and it's well after 2 now. Mysteriously don't appear at payment time. That's okay. We can deal with that. I have the credit card machine, so just get the number and I can process it without them even being there. Okay, so we'll do a perimeter. Adding as I'm going, just on and off, on and off. Because I'm going on along a dry patch. I'm going to have to do that, or see what I can do with that little patch over there by hand after I finish all this. And so here's where the stains were. Can I see them? Not yet. I cannot see those stains. What I will do is I'll turn around and I'll look at them from the other direction. Sometimes if you're, depending on the way the light is shining on the carpet, you might see it one way but not the other. But I'm just gonna do my pass all the way across. Make sure I stay organized and even here, and turn around. I cannot see those stains. I'm going to go over this area one more time just because. I do not see those stains at all. Okay, I like it. I think I was successful there. I like that. Anyway, okay, so we're going to go this way. See, this is where the rotary really shines. When you got a wide open place like this, I mean, you can fly. Especially if it's really not a very soiled carpet at all, and you just do a single pad, whether it's a microfiber or an Ironman or whatever, and you get your solution in the tank. Well, I can actually clean a whole house moving as fast as I am right now. The only time you have to slow down is when you run into, the really soiled areas or bad stains or whatever. But most of the time, most of the carpet is actually quite clean, isn't it? Usually it's just the traffic lanes. Okay, we're looking really good. Oh, I did over here. Because I started over here, didn't I? And that door doesn't open, it's locked, so we'll go over here. So smooth, so easy, so maneuverable, so effortless, so nimble. Yep, that's the rotary again. Okay, I'll do a perimeter here. Actually, go behind the door first. Okay, perimeter. Okay, now I'm going to go and do that closet and get that out of the way so I don't forget it. Yeah. Yes, I've done that. Okay. I can deal with the area under there by hand if need be, and I can't get this under there, so I got the vacuum in there though. Okay, that's done. Now, so most of this carpet is really very clean. I find the bigger houses, that's usually what ends up happening. They usually just concentrate the wear and tear in one area. In this case, it's the middle floor. This is a three-floor house. The middle floor is all hardwood. So upstairs is bedrooms, or more bedrooms, and there's carpet up there, and the middle floor is hardwood, and the kitchen is in there, and whatever, and dining area. And then downstairs here is a couple of areas where there's wear and tear, but probably most of these rooms weren't used much at all. It's just a great big house. Okay. There was a spot there I just took out. So I already did up to the wall over here, so I don't have to be concerned about that. That's all done. Just working my way back out of the room. Okay, this room. Perimeter again. I'll come back and do that closet. I guarantee you can't move that fast with a orbital. I don't care what kind it is. Now, mind you got to factor in that I already went over the traffic areas with the fiber pad. But if you were pre-spraying, in a lot of cases, if you take a look at how long it takes me to do the fiber pad, that's about almost the same amount of time as it would take a typical person to pre-spray, actually. In many cases, not always, obviously, but and the pre-scrub is going to be much more effective at dealing with the soil than if you pre-sprayed and then went straight to a, whatever else you know, whether it be a Ironman or microfiber or whatever, to scrub it in is going to give better cleaning performance, always. Now I'll have to go under there when I do the post grooming and everything. I will deal with that again. Okay. See, I actually almost forgot to do that closet. Did I just do this whole room? Really? Wow, okay, I'm actually done. Other than now I gotta do the steps, 2 flights of stairs, and post vacuum. But you want to see the pad, I bet. So hang on a minute. Let me take a peek. See if I got anything up. Not too bad. The upstairs wasn't so bad either. So turn off the safety valve. That's it. Okay. Now all I have to do is, as I say, I just have to post groom, which won't take very long. Take about 30 minutes to vacuum all this down here. I'm using my Hoover Stone today. It's got a wider area, so it goes a little bit faster than the workhorse. And so I just got to do the steps now, and then I'll do the post grooming, and I'll be done. So I'll let you go. Have a good day.